how can I set some goals for next year that I'm actually going to achieve?
I definitely can, Julia. And I'm just going to let everyone know that I am referring to some dot points, which is pretty unusual for me. I'm normally a fly by the seat of your pants, but Julia is so organised and efficient that I had to really step up to the plate. So, so I really appreciate that. And so I've got some structure. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Because I really want to give you the keys. I could talk all day on this topic, and I definitely have. I've often run day-long and even 2 to 3 day long workshops on this topic alone. So I want to keep it short and simple. So the thing that I want to start with is Bill Gates's message. And he says, most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10. And if I could see you right now, I'd be asking you, are you one of those people? And seeing if you were nodding your head or giving me a thumbs up. And I would say that most people on the call today or watching this video would be nodding their heads in agreement. Most definitely, we set ourselves up to fail so frequently, and it feels awful when we do that. So that's the first thing I want to say is when it comes to planning, be really mindful of not setting yourself up to fail, of being really ambitious, but cautiously ambitious, realistically ambitious, to say, all right, well, maybe if I want to set those huge goals, I've got to do them for a decade's time, not this year, or as I often do, in the next 20 days. So that's the first thing. The second is that we really do want to vision and plan for the long term. And I think one of the, I'll talk about it in one of the answers later, but one of the best things I ever did was go long in my personal and business goals. I was very scared to do that for a long time. It felt terrifying to me to plan anything much further than this week, but I eventually got comfortable with it. So I'm encouraging you today to get comfortable with planning 10 years out and then reverse engineering your way back to 1 year, and then from 1 year month by month, right? So with my clients that I work with, we generally, when we start working together, we map a plan for 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, and then we go monthly, weekly, and daily. Now that sounds epic, but you don't do it all at once, right? So, but that's the framework. In fact, Kerwin Ray, who's one of my mentors, is a framework that he really attests to. And so for me, that was something that I really embodied when I did the work with Kerwin, and it's worked really well for myself and my clients. The third thing is there are 5 key areas that I want you to plan on, and we've provided a link which Julia will share later for a free downloadable, really pretty looking tool that you can just download and print. It's got 2019 in the middle and the words be, do, have, give, feel, and learn. And that's 6, not 5. I always forget I've added learn. So those are the 6 key areas that you want to plan your life and your business around. Those are the key metrics, if you like. Who are you as a human being? What do you want to have, give, feel, learn over the next 12 months? And then I actually do that on a month-to-month basis. So I do a visioning process for myself at the end of the year and the beginning of the year that looks for the whole year. And then every single month I go back to my book that I've got and I do be, do, have, give, feel, and learn for every single month. And then the fourth and final for this question is alignment is key. So there's a book that I really recommend for this, a lady by the name of Kerry Rowett, which Julia's going to share the link with you right now for her book. So Kerry's a kinesiologist. This is a new book that she's just put out, and she talks about alignment and attraction. The thing that I've learned over 20 years in business and working with hundreds of business owners is that if you are just setting goals for the sake of setting goals, you will fail. If you are setting goals that are aligned to who you are, your mission in life, your purpose on the planet, then you are most likely to achieve those goals, but not just achieve them easily. We want to create an attraction model with our goal setting so that we are magnetizing the goals to ourselves rather than the kind of old model of operation, which is hustle and grind and work your tail off till you're exhausted and broken. So Kerry's book is the first book I found around, I've read literally hundreds, that is super simple. She gives you step by step what to do in order to get in alignment with your business and personal life goals. So that, I hope that's given you a few things. Again, we've got such a short period of time. I feel like, oh no, but those are the 4 key areas for me in terms of setting goals and achieving goals in an easy way. It does require work, but if you do the work, you'll get the results.